So yeah, I was just reflecting on a conversation I just had with Zach and Stein. He was loving the comedy drum night idea, loving the church integration, eventually building dance floor, temple, pyramid. That's all floatable. If a tsunami came this high, 330 feet, and so on. All of it, didn't sound too crazy, right? But then I started talking about the sun dynamics, and as soon as I said that I see what Tesla saw, and not only that, but more, because I have all access to all these satellites and all these projectiles being flown into comets and all these different spectrums in the James Webb telescope, all this stuff like that we have access to, that Tesla and Einstein they didn't know about the cosmic background, the radiation background, which I think people look at that as like proof of the Big Bang and all that, and I'm just like I see a whole different hypothesis about that. But anyway, I lost Zach as soon as I was saying that I see what Tesla was onto, that Einstein didn't see. And that's like, people hear me say that and they're like, oh, you think you're smarter than Tesla, huh? Well, no, that's not what I said at all. Tesla was way ahead of his time. I am just, caught up with the data that we've got so far on the sun. And I mean, I'm watching the sun every day. Like I started writing a sci-fi book in 2010 or 9 or something, dude. Like, hello, that's 13 years of me thinking about space nonstop. This led the imagination of trying to imagine these aliens that are like vines that could live forever, and just played with life scenarios on different planets and stuff. Planet bowling was what the original was called. The sci-fi book that I started, and there was this other book about getting abducted that I started when I was back in jail, even, dude. So all these little things started going together, and is now a 9-movie series in my head, and I'm writing episode 4 out into a sci-fi novel. Still, it's led to me actually coming so close, because I've been paying so much attention and thinking outside the paradigm of what they've been telling us to think inside of for so long. And I've gone back to before Einstein, before Newton, and seeing where we've taken wrong turns and all that. I'm able to kind of think that outside of the paradigm that we've been taught to think inside of, that now I'm able to, I think I'm getting so close to a universal theory, dude. It's going to be called ponderomotive force, because that's what I think is behind it all, behind gravity, behind the electron, the molecular force. Anyway, all the 4 or 5 forces that we've got, I think they're all actually a combo of one: the strong nuclear, the weak nuclear, and the electromagnetic force, the ponderomotive force. I think that's what all of those other ones are, just a side effect of ponderomotive. So anyway, I'm giving too much away, and I have to write this out or I'll lose the ball on this. I mean, I happen to have the right name to be the guy that comes up with this. So